Dicks.
Good start. Dicks is apparently the first word from Road to Distraction 2015.
Yes.
What episode is it?
52.
50 something.
Welcome to Road Distraction
It is
episode 52.
Wait, Paul, how
It
old
is.
are you?
Me,
Yeah.
really old. 54.
Ah, we haven't got to 54 yet.
And it's the first one of the new year.
2015.
Jesus Christ, how long was I sick for?
How long?
I'm
Not
gonna
as long as Knuckle Duster.
I'm going to be straightforward here. There better be some fucking alphabots by the end of this year.
Yeah.
Excuse me, if you actually look on Back to the Future, he's not in 2015 until October. It's October
yeah,
2015.
but everybody has hoverboards though. When they take
Except
gets
this
it.
year.
Well, yeah, you know what fashions are like.
We
Someone gets one.
better have the diners with celebrity robotic screens that give us Pepsi in weird shaped bottles.
Put on your indicator, you
wait.
silly girl.
In fact, if Pepsi don't release like a brand bottle that's shaped like that, I'm going to be really disappointed.
If they don't, they're missing out on something big.
And I want the Cafe 80s.
All I can say is we're going to get the shoes.
Yeah, they are.
We are.
Oh, yes we are. Are they self-lacing?
I don't know.
I ain't good
I
enough
think
for them.
they might try to integrate self-racing. I can't
Price if
remember.
it is, that price is going to be steep.
It's ridiculous, I can afford it. Right, I'm going to stop because I can.
Please do. Go for it.
Okay, right, now if your home caught fire, you'd think faulty electrical goods, somebody left the cooker on.
Or I think,
Yeah.
shit, my home is on fire.
Yeah, or you'd think, somebody fell asleep smoking. Well, there's a man called Ahmed Mohammed, great name. He's the chief fire expert in his country, and he said that homeowners are blaming fires on. Now, can you blame what they blame on? Everyone have a guess?
Electrical appliance.
Wrong.
Cigarettes.
No.
Toilets.
No.
Cooker.
No.
Jews.
It's not. Almost.
We're going to cut that.
God.
Neither of those. They're actually blaming it on
The boogie.
goblins.
Oh.
That was close.
Now, do you think, you're going to come up with a reasonable reason for your house being on fire? Make it believable. Like, my house is burnt down by goblins.
Oh, the fucking borrowers are at it again.
Oh, yeah, those fucking imps.
Fucking John Goodman.
The Urukai came through, and when they were looking for orbits, destroyed my home with fire. No. Basically, they hope me.
They took my tree, tried to create another Urukai out of it, and then burnt it all.
They did, yeah. But basically, they're trying this, and they're hoping that actually it's going to work.
I think the more believable thing would be
They'll actually have their
gremlins.
house knocked down and have a new house built for them.
Fucking Jeff
But
Goldblum.
Ahmed Mohammed is actually saying, well, it's not really going to happen, is it? No, because obviously goblins aren't real.
No.
Yeah, but these people, I'd like to know what the fuck they're smoking, but that's what they're using. My house is burnt down, goblins did it.
I should have said this at Christmas, but the origin story of Santa in Finland is that he murdered a shitload of goblins.
Yay! Well, they'll be on it, and that's where they get their own back, burning down people's houses
After Christmas.
after Christmas.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, Lee.
Okay, I got a time capsule which has been found in America.
You have it personally.
No, sorry.
It's not show and tell distraction.
Yeah, I've got a time capsule. I've got a 24-inch cock. Yours is going to want it back sometime, but yeah.
A time capsule has been found in America from over 200 years ago. And it contains...
All of almost American history.
yes, pretty much, yeah, because it was...
Sorry, guys.
That's right. Give us a minute, because I'm dealing with the common foe I have on this show.
Every time you
The
read that story.
roundabouts.
The
We need to do a cartoon with Lee and a roundabout in a cape, and you can fight it like
How can
in a
I fight a roundabout?
Because it's your arch enemy in this.
Oh no, fellow do-gooders, it's the roundabout.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, the corroded £10 brass box contained newspapers, a medal depicting George Washington, and 24 coins.
Medal.
It was planted by Ubisoft as promotion for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 3. It was painstakingly dismantled and unpacked by custodians at Boston's Museum of Arts. It was embedded in the cornerstone of the Massachusetts State House when construction began in 1795. It is believed to be the oldest time capsule discovered so far in the country.
Seems the country's history is only about 280 years old, or 300 years, or whatever it is.
Yeah, and
That's not bad.
It comes from the Revolutionary era. and probably was put away before the Battle of Lexington and Concord during the American Revolutionary War.
Well, that's just awesome.
There we are.
That's cool, that is.
History.
And I take it there's photographs of it.
Yeah, there's photographs.
Lee will put some links to the photographs, or even photographs on the screen, or even just screens.
We should go treasure hunting on Road to Distraction.
Yeah.
Oh, we need a metal detector.
We'll find the Library of Alexandria.
In Blaina.
In China. I want to find all that Templar gold that Nick Cage supposedly found.
Yes, Templar.
Oh, actually,
Not Templar. Templar.
Speaking of treasure, there was a guy who's made his own Legend of Zelda chests and pushed them, like hidden them around Texas. People can find them and they're full of stuff.
Nice.
Like cigarettes.
And rupees.
Yeah.
That's racist.
I think rupees is actually a real currency.
It is.
It is, I'm taking a piss.
It's in Tibet, right?
Oh, no, India.
Indian rupee.
Tibet is Asia.
Tibet's just weird. They think they got an abominable snowman man.
It's actually not us.
It is. It's me.
Covered in snow.
Anyway, next!
Do you think it's snow?
Hey!
Yeah.
I get excited.
Go on. Go to it.
Look, basically, this is a bit old if you've seen it.
So am I.
Bugger you, I don't care.
The car in front of us says ew.
He's got a sheep in it.
It's knuckle duster.
Ew.
Oh, I will be honest. I will say I was watching these cam videos from
Camden.
from
websites,
the dashboard of a car,
Yeah, dashboard cams. They use them in Russia a lot.
right?
Yeah.
Now this car was, I don't know, the same size as an old Ford Escort. In the back of it was a full-grown cow. You could see its face on in the back
You can
window.
get a cow in the back of a car, so it's enough lube and a hammer. You get anything in.
Right, it was perfectly in there. I was like, there's a freaking cow.
Right, it's just-
a woman with a kitchen knife in her head survives the attack that happened to her.
Gotta keep it somewhere.
Okay.
Also describes the assailant to the police.
Yeah.
Don't ask how that happened. But basically, she was stabbed in the forehead with a kitchen knife by her ex-boyfriend, and they say amazingly survived the attack.
Well, was she from Merthyr?
No, it was in Sao Paulo.
Oh, so you've been from Merthyr, you'd understand it.
I can't actually pronounce her name. It's like
There's a shock.
Oh yeah, this is
Accolade Rodriguez dos Santos. That's basically the
Great,
closest I
you can
get.
say that, but you can't say something like Middlesbrough. I don't know why.
Worcestershire sauce.
That'll do.
Como esto, señor? No hablo inglés.
She was found by officers sitting on a bench in San Pedro, Sao Paulo, with a knife embedded several inches into her skull.
On the upside, she got someone to hang a hat.
Or hang the keys.
Despite her horrific injuries, blah blah blah,
And face.
friggin' describing crap, the 22-year-old was perfectly communicative, describing the events to the police and naming a 19-year-old former flame, Roberto Martins dos Anjos,
That's close enough. Fred.
as the alleged attacker.
That'll do. I bet he's
Yeah.
guilty as well. With a
Well,
name like I, sounds guilty.
He's not racist at all.
It's not racist, it's racial
He's got a funny
profiling.
last name and a beard. Better check him.
Yeah. Is he wearing a tea towel?
Just like every generic villain these days.
Yes, generic villain. Yes, there we go. Generic villain. Racial profiling, isn't it wonderful?
Bad Russian accent.
Yes. He's got a Russian accent. I bet he's a Muslimist. Yes, Leninist. Anyway, your turn.
It's my turn.
Sweet cheeks.
Yay! Well, speaking of being stabbed in the head by a knife, I've got I've got one that involves an arrow. It's kind of the same.
How would you stab yourself in the head with an arrow?
No.
From the bow round?
So there was this cat who survived being shot in the head with an arrow,
Oh, it's a cat. Okay.
and apparently the cat's tail was also damaged during it.
Long arrow.
But anyway, well, if the vet had tilted the cat's head, it would apparently have killed it on the spot. And
Surprised.
you have to bear with me because my handwriting's really bad. Apparently, an operation took place to remove the arrow, which was 45 minutes.
Didn't think
And-
they took it up with a croquet hammer, let's put it that way.
but they never found out who shot the arrow at the cat. But it was like lodged between the eye and the mouth, and I was thinking,
So in the nose area.
that would have hurt.
Poor
Yeah,
thing.
it would be difficult to find out who shot it because you don't get a lot of bullet rifling on arrows.
And lots of cats can't describe witnesses very well.
Yeah, no, there you go. What do you look like? Perfect.
Oh, I fucking know that guy.
Yeah, he's a twat. James.
Yeah.
That's my James, not this James.
Yeah.
Your turn.
That's it. All
You
right.
fucking sugar-faced bastard.
Here's a fact for you that 2015 will actually be 1 second longer than any other year.
That's true. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
And because
Because
of
we got
this,
one more Monday.
it is very likely that during that 1 second at the end of the year, the internet will completely crash.
Oh no! It's Y2K again.
But-
Y2K.
but-
No, it will give you back, but because it's longer year due to the Earth's slow rotation, the internet is not going to have it because it runs on the time zones, doesn't it?
So basically, I could be halfway through doing my own private thing, and the internet, and the internet's just gonna go.
If the video's
Your
fully
own private
buffered,
thing. So you mean smashing one out?
if it's fully buffered, you don't have to worry.
Fully buffered.
We don't want to know if Connor's fully buffered. We don't want to know that, alright?
Fucking just like, I can't sign into Bang Bros.
Other adult entertainment websites are
Available. Such as UJizz, RedTube, and I want to smash myself stupid.com.
That sounds good.
Also, don't forget lemonparty.org.
Never heard of it.
Nope.
Check it when you get home.
No.
No, it's alright, I'm fine. Anyway, I got one about a counterfeit note.
Okay.
Greater Manchester, the police have confiscated the worst counterfeited £20 note ever. Now, you think, oh no, is it the wrong colour, the wrong size? No, right colour, right size. But it was 2 photocopied pieces of paper of a £20 note, front and back, stapled together on 4 corners.
Sounds like something I would do.
I'll see if Lee can find a photograph. It is absolutely amazing because the photograph, it was actually there, and when they show it, they've stood it on a table, the police have, and took a photograph of it, and they actually wrote underneath, I can't believe a shop actually accepted this as currency.
The person probably did.
It is. They've stood it there, and where it's actually stapled on 4 corners, there's a gap in the middle where you can see the white paper, and you can see straight through it. But this was accepted in a shop in Manchester as legal currency.
Wow.
It's unfucking believable. Manchester, if you want really bad like currency, probably crayon one next. Draw one in crayon
Yeah.
and hand it in. See if it'll go. Because I think they'll take it.
It's just got the word money written on it. But it's spelled
Yeah.
money. It's
Money,
spelled-
20 money it's got, and
Yeah,
that's it.
But it's spelled MUNNY.
That's right. Yeah, but see if you can
that's
find
the
a
currency
photograph
from
of it.
Kingdom Hearts.
I was gonna say then, I was thinking which game that was from, then.
Kingdom Funny Money. Anyway, Lee,
Okay.
You're back.
you're too tight to pay for glue.
Hey, look, no roundabout, guys.
What?
Oh, he's got
Glue the knots
exclusive
together,
footage
Steve.
of a
Oh,
few
yeah.
products on Road to Destruction.
Breadstick from Poundland. You get 4 for £1. Come on.
Okay, a drink driver crashed. No surprise there. But he crashed into a police station.
Hey! Well done.
And there's a picture on screen of said car now.
Right there.
Of course, police were quickly on the scene. and
For
they-
once.
yeah, to arrest the 49-year-old driver on suspicion. Cheshire police later tweeted about the incident, writing, "Man arrested for drink drive after losing control on a car park and crashing into Frodsham police station. Epic fail."
Man arrested for interrupting donut break of police.
Now that's a bit stereotypical there, James. And come on, I mean, you'd be racial profiling next.
And the 49-year-old is currently on bail for some reason, even though there's clear evidence that his car is embedded in a police station.
It's like the doll's house in Aberdeen.
Except real.
Yes.
Can't tell me that's not real.
Right, on with my story a second with police stations. Not long ago, you probably heard about a big drugs bust was happening in Bridgend.
Yeah, one in Blainer the other day.
Oh, there was, yeah. This one was in a sort of big, massive warehouse. Right,
Stereotypical as well.
it was. I can't remember how many square feet it was or whatever. I can't remember the main details, well, the specific details. But they found.
Get on with the nitty gritty, man.
Well, they found-
Who was shooting up? How many prostitutes was there?
Come on, crank
Come
it
on.
up.
There was millions and millions of pounds worth of drugs in there.
Lots.
Do you want to know the location of it though?
Wait.
Right behind the Bridgend police station.
Awesome!
Basically, within
That takes some balls, doesn't
you
it?
could get a stone or a rock or whatever, you could throw it at the police station's window and smash it.
Or get stoned and throw a rock at the police station and smash it.
Hello, I'd like one
There was-
drug, please.
They didn't know what was going on in the warehouse because they didn't see anyone going back and forth. Security cameras didn't pick up anything. So the way they found out was
Somebody walked into the police station. Excuse me, can I have a couple of wraps, please?
no.
Got any
Do
sugar?
you know how they found out? Just because of the smell.
I should have given it away fucking ages ago. Weed the ronk.
Yeah, just when one of the officers picked up on the smell of it, they went to investigate, got a warrant, went in there and found, well, probably the biggest
Found
bust
what?
they had.
Just in disguise up to the
Colombian
door.
marching powder.
Yeah.
You got one of those fake moustaches. and everything.
Big moustache.
The fact that it was just right behind
Hello,
the police
hello,
station
hello.
makes me laugh even more.
Can I have a wrap of best Colombian marching powder,
He
please?
just knocks it out. He's like,
They give it him
hello.
and he goes, aha,
I
I'm
would
a
like-
policeman.
I would like one weed, please. I have a credit card. I have a voucher for this from Tesco.
Voucher from Tesco.
And he just pulls it off, and they're like, "Crikey, it's a flat-footed Bobby.
Yeah, it's the filth. Go on.
It's fucking leg it."
Mr. Rogers.
Other catchphrases and acronyms for the police are available.
Indeed, indeed.
James.
My turn.
Yeah. Do it gay. That's the way, yeah. Look at that.
I have a pretty interesting one. So you know seals. You don't
Seals.
You don't typically want
Navy
to
or
find
the real thing?
Or the
well,
singer.
the real
Oh, yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
You don't typically
Kids from a
expect to
road.
find one a good few miles away from water. You know, you just don't expect it.
Found one in Tesco's.
And apparently there was one found in St Helens, and it was found in a field 7 miles off the nearest waterway, and obviously they had to contain this animal somehow. So what they did is they got mackerel and led it to a caravan, and then
That's
they
just sneaky.
they shut it in a caravan.
Where he's currently on holiday.
At the taxpayer's expense.
Yeah, the seal. What you didn't see was the other seals that were with it, and they had a small gold ring, and they were taking it to something called Mordor.
The thing is, seals are relatively docile. You don't exactly have to lead it with mackerel.
You do if you wanted to go that particular direction. You're going to walk away and go, excuse me, would you like to come to a caravan, please? And our seal's going to go,
Go pick
that's a
it
bit
up.
ropey. You're a stranger.
Go pick it up. It's a friggin' seal. It's not
would-
gonna outrun you.
You seen the teeth on those fucking things?
Do you know how much they
That's a
weigh?
sea lion, not a seal.
They
Oh,
probably
sorry.
weigh a bit.
They're probably a bit heavy, yeah. Classic, James.
Your turn.
I don't have any.
You know, it's in. Okay, I've got one. Seems we've mentioned drugs. Who doesn't like chocolate? Right?
Probably
Great,
me
this is-
these days.
Well, there's a company out there that has made a chocolate snorting kit.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, I know. You think, oh,
We've had alcohol snorting
Yeah,
stuff,
exactly.
and now we got chocolate.
yeah, right. It was first invented and used for a party by Ronnie Wood.
Ah, I've seen them all.
Yay! Now it looks like a little catapult, not the slingshot. Like you put it on the table, it's flat, it's got a little lever, and you put your chocolate powder on it, and you shoot it up there, and you sniff it.
that sounds quite fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you. I don't think I really want to.
brain damage.
I don't think I really want to get chocolate powder into my lungs.
No.
That can't be good for anyone. Right now,
Be coughing out fucking dairy milk bars.
yeah, I'd be sneezing out chocolate eggs. But I mean, that's what you do. You chuck it up into the air and you breathe it in. It's a bit weird, a bit fucked up. And I think it's strange.
Next day you take a shit and there's a Toblerone.
It's a Toblerone shaped shit, yes.
That would really hurt.
But if you want to try it, the kit is about 60 quid.
Ah, never mind.
About 120 quid if you want it to come with a finely ground powder as well.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of powder that
Drop by your
is.
con.
Chocolate
fucking
powder.
go buy a crunchy from the spa and do that.
Exactly. Yep, that's actually a thing now, snorting chocolate powder.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
No, you don't snort Jesus Christ, he's dead.
I'm just waiting for
Very
Connor to
dead.
get out of the car and get stabbed.
Okay.
Right,
Hi.
Connor, you're in LAN. Have you got a shotgun?
I have.
You'll need a fucker down here, man.
A civil servant has finally been sacked in India after not turning up for work for the past 24 years.
I saw that when I was going to do it and I didn't. That's fucking awesome. Bet he had pay as well.
I know. Engineer A.K. Verma last turned up for work in December 1990. He was fired 2 years later after an inquiry found him guilty of willful absence from duty.
Really?
But it took another 22 years to dismiss him, and only after a government cabinet minister intervened. The reason for the company said he went on seeking an extension of leave, which was not sanctioned, and defied directions to report to work, the government said in a statement. India's labour laws, which the World Bank says are the most restrictive anyway, make it hard to dismiss staff for any reason other than criminal misconduct. So that's how we got away with it. But yeah, 24 years. Not to
That's cheeky as fuck, that is. That is one cheeky. I wish I'd have to get a job in India.
Yeah.
Go for a couple of weeks and then
Go back home.
I'm gonna have an extended leave if that's alright. Okay, no problem. Fuck off back to Wales. 24 years later. That's great because that's past my retirement age. I'd still be getting paid. It's awesome.
My turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been tilted then.
So Connor was
Trying to
talking.
look at the red light. And
Connor's talking about a woman with a knife in her head, and I have one with a man with a knife in his head.
Okay.
I think
You've got a theme here.
So a Brazilian motorcyclist, taxi driver.
Brazilian motorcyclist taxi driver.
That's what it said. He drove to the hospital with a 30-centimetre blade sticking out of his head. It also says, again, that the blade was 30 centimetres long. But it missed his left eye and went through his mouth, just like the cat, funny enough.
Obviously related.
Apparently, this is the funniest part, his wife said, and I quote, "I was shocked when I saw the knife in his skull."
Well, you would be, wouldn't you? I mean, you'd be there, like, probably for like a day or two. She wouldn't have noticed, and so she goes, "You know, something was different with you."
But I just find it funny how, like, it's just like, his wife was just shocked. Oh, well, I was shocked. I was like, well, I'd be a bit more than shocked. Find my partner with a knife in his head. Oh yeah, you haven't got any stories.
I do not.
Well, I go in, and yes, ladies, gentlemen, sheep and anchovies, we are in Bigfoot country.
Yay!
We need like a thing to come across the screen whenever we talk about Bigfoot.
Yeah, because he does get mentioned a lot.
Yeah.
Because it is funny.
Bigfoot news.
Okay, a photo was apparently taken in the last week or so. Bigfoot bathing. It's called the skunk ape, right?
Right.
And it's a really, really, really clear photograph of this majestic beast sitting up to his shoulders in water. And if you believe it's real, I've got a nail from the crucifixion in the house you can buy for 70 grand. Okay, it's really so obvious that it's basically a monkey suit. Is it police down here or something?
Probably, yeah.
In a monkey suit, right? Stuck in some water. It looks so fake. Lee can find a photograph. It's on bigfootblogspot.co.uk.
And it'll be on screen
Now, it's awful. It really just looks awful beyond belief. It's beyond awful. But you've got to see it. But if you want that crucifixion nail, just get in touch with Lee. 70 grand is yours.
Indeed.
Right? Lee.
Okay.
Yeah, as a fan, but they're waiting to go past because they don't want to see them, have them see you driving while reading. Yes.
I was navigating, okay.
My GPS didn't work.
That's it for Bigfoot news.
There's a viral video going around now of a grandfather trying to mend his computer using a hairdryer because it was frozen.
I seen it.
It's brilliant.
Let it go.
Let it
Oh
go.
God! If I hear that song one more time, I'm gonna go on a murderous rampage. I swear to God.
Let it go.
I can hate it.
I've never even seen a cartoon like fucking the first
I
one.
don't want to.
Just let it go, Lee, and go for your murderous
No,
rampage. Let it go.
don't watch it, Lee. Don't.
Okay, grandson Jeremy Hernandez said his computer was frozen. His grandfather misunderstood the comment and tried to use a hairdryer to heat it up. The footage was initially recorded by the grandson and sent to his friends on Snapchat, but it was later put online on other video sharing sites and it amassed 5 million views in the past few days.
Awesome.
So it's like you took it literally there, Grandpa, didn't you?
You're right.
The computer's frozen.
So if you want to dump all your data, just don't do that, Dad. Okay.
I happen to have one story
Good.
left.
Go on then.
I've saved like the average one. I've saved the average one to last.
Go on then, because I got 4 facts after you.
Car lands on roof, which you'd expect from a movie.
What?
A car.
Yeah.
A car.
Apparently, there was this guy, and whether he was drunk or I don't know, but it was in France, so yeah.
Possibly.
Possibly a bit pissed.
Apparently, he was driving so fast that when his car hit a rock and then a tree stump, he was catapulted into the air and landed on a roof.
I got paid to see that.
I'm thinking, I wonder what his reaction was at that point in time. It's like, ah, shit, I'm flying.
Probably his
It
reaction.
was, yeah. You have to go back a little bit.
His
This
reaction
person's
was
sold
probably
them for
something along the lines of "I surrender."
That guy had
That's
one
the part where
headlight.
anyway, there's no room up there.
That's okay. That's quite impressive, actually.
I wish I could do
It's like
that.
finding out
Yeah.
fucking loading each other.
Well, I've got, to finish off, I don't really go on as well, but I got 4 facts. Right, first fact. Last time the guillotine was used to execute somebody in France was after the date Star Wars premiered.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, the late 70s then.
Yeah. Harvard University was founded before calculus existed. It had only taken 66 years between the first flight of an airplane to the first time we landed on the moon.
That's good.
North Korea and Finland both border the same country.
Russia.
Correct. And they might they're the other side of the continent. So yeah, that's the 4 facts I got, and that's the last things I actually have.
Oh. To end then, there's a video online from Lithuania's Got Talent of a knife thrower.
Oh.
I can see where this is going. We've got a scene going on here today, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. And the footage shows the blade wielding performer confidently straight up to fling the sharp end at his partner stood there on the board. But the audience are soon left gasping in astonishment as the thrower first cuts his assistant's left hand and then hits his assistant in the head with the knife. And there's a picture on screen of this happening now.
Oh!
I can't help but feel that guy there is the one I read earlier.
The guy then just continues to act calm as he can, but as the audition ends, you can see blood start trickling down his head.
Do you know what? I'm like, God, man, if he asked me to volunteer for that again, I'd be going, how about no?
No, fuck off.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we don't know if that act got through. I assume he just didn't.
Well, I'm hoping not, because if he's going to go through a lot of fucking assistants, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ah!
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Hey, honey, I was working. I got hit in the head with a knife.
Angry knee.
So there we are, folks. That brings us to an end.
It makes me sad that Wile E. Coyote will be remembered for trying to catch Roadrunner and not his incredibly realistic paintings of him.
Yes, that is true. He was an incredibly talented artist.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, Van Gogh, Da Vinci, Wile E. Coyote. I got emotional there, folks. There's a little tear. Not because of Wile E. Coyote, I just sat in my left net.
All right, folks. We'll catch you in about a month's time. So until then, it's goodbye.
Meet me.
Bye.